Why is it purple?
Yeah, it's showing a little bit on mine now.
Try putting it in dark mode. Is it in dark mode? Have you tried that yet?
Wow.
You're shaking my phone.
I just stopped moving now. I know, it just feels weird right now.
Is it showing purple for you?
Yeah. Tilt your phone. Look at my phone.
Yeah, it's showing purple on mine now.
Tilt it to the left. Not up and down, to the left. Look, Isaiah, look at my phone. Look at my phone. Look at my phone. See?
Is this me? Wow. That is awesome!
Come on. I need to take a picture.
We can't.
I thought you can.
You can. You hit that white button.
Did I took the picture? Should we video it, someone? Like the Gammy?
Should be watching that one.
I am.
We'll go for 1 minute. I'm gonna look inside.
Alright.
Did that happen by now?
Thought it was supposed to.
Wait, Dad, did you say zoom in?
No.
I wish I could see it from my eyes.
What just happened?
Wish I could see it from my eyes.
Stopping.
I'm just saying.
Oh, mine?
See how it's getting dark outside? Even cooler.
Look up.
Okay.
Because you don't want to get blind.
You see it? Show them where you point to it, Ron.
What?
I just see it.
What? It's happening on yours, not mine. The purple's not showing up
Did you
on
zoom
me.
in? Zoom back out.
Other planets too, and stars.
I can only imagine in ancient times what this must have been like. Out of nowhere, I am covered in head to toe in.
On the path, they're going to experience what they experienced in Oregon. And that was going through my mind. It was just an amazing realization to see so many people are going to get a chance to see this incredible equinox. And that path is 70 miles wide.
I can't believe we finally get to see our
Let's say
first
you're 80
eclipse.
miles away from it or 90. You'll still experience a lot of it. Well, you're certainly get close enough to maybe getting that bead effect, but not the full totality, not the corona. that you only get in totality.
Because here in where we are in Washington, D.C., we're going to experience about 80% of that eclipse. So what will that be?
Well, there may be some perceptible change in the color of the sky. Probably not, because the air is so humid today that we wouldn't, sense any kind of temperature change. But just being able to see it and enjoy it, I think is a tremendous time.
But even if you're outside that 100% totality, you still have to take the precautions with your special glasses.
Oh, especially. The moment of totality is the only time you can take your glasses off. Any other point, when you're partial phase, you must use those glasses.
That's very important, especially young kids are going to be going outside. And their teachers, their parents going to tell them, be careful, don't look up at the sky.
As one of our educators says, when you put those glasses on, put them on looking down, and then look up. And then when you are finished looking up, look down, and then only then take the glasses off.
These glasses, a lot of people have gotten, apparently there's some that are sort of fake and they're not really effective, right?
They're not as efficient in blocking the light, and it's hard to tell which is which, and you just can't test it with your eyes. But yes, older style glasses like this sometimes let in a little bit too much infrared, a little bit too much ultraviolet. And then there might be ones that are totally bogus. I hope not.
I think there are. Unfortunately, we've been seeing some of those reports.
I'm really
and
sorry.
that could be a dangerous situation.
Absolutely.
Because that could really screw up your eyes for a long time. We've interviewed people who did observe an eclipse. They didn't have the right glasses. They were 16, 17 years old. And then 40, 50 years later, they still have those spots.
Yeah, you don't feel it. You don't feel the burn
for a while.
No, you don't until it's too late.
Yeah, that's why you have to be really careful as this total eclipse is going across the United States. Just saw it in Oregon, now moving towards Idaho, going to be heading towards Missouri, all the way down to South Carolina. This is going to be a wonderful 2-hour experience for so many people. So Chad, for viewers here in the United States and around the world,
experiencing a surreal but permanent, indelible impression.
Chris Hadfield, you're a former commander of the International Space Station and astronaut. Just watching it, as we all were, what was it like for you to see that total eclipse?
It's just really cool to think that the United States is being followed by a moon shadow right now. It's racing across at 2,000 miles an hour across the country. And high up in the air, there are 2 NASA pilots and 2 NASA engineers in a WB-57. They're going to chase it, try and keep up with that high-speed moving shadow and take pictures, not just in visible light, but with other type of sensors to get as much information as possible, chasing that rare ethereal racing shadow across the country. It's an amazing moment. Physically beautiful, but scientifically fascinating.
And you think that there will be some important science, potentially, some lessons that we will learn from this experience?
Oh yeah, to try and understand the basic solar physics, to try the field that we're seeing when the moon is blocking the sun is the ionized gas, the plasma field around the sun. That's kind of a whole key idea of how we're maybe generate power in the future with fusion.
That is absolutely incredible. As it passed totality, this crowd just erupted. That diamond sort of light just glinting off the side of the moon, absolutely brilliant. And now it's starting to get light again here. This is the weirdest light I have ever seen. Excuse me. So, what was it like?
It was amazing, unbelievable, and it got dark and cool, and the stars were starting to come out, and I don't know, it was just amazing.
How do you describe this quality of light we're experiencing right now?
It was like the atmosphere just makes you feel light and happy. I don't know, it's just amazing.
It's a completely different feeling, absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
You can't look at it now without wearing your shades, your special solar shades. But just an incredible experience here. The crowd here clearly got everything it wanted. You could literally see that corona and those those streams coming off of the sun as the moon passed in front of it. Incredible. Well,
So it's 10:20 a.m. over there on the Pacific time where you are, Miguel. During that 2.5 minute period, it got very dark there, right?
it got very dark. You could see planes flying in the sky like you would see at night, them blinking along. You could see stars out. I was listening for crickets, but the crowd was cheering too much to hear crickets. But clearly, it was a weird, very strange, weird moment. Even now, the quality of light is very, very strange out here. It's like somebody's taken a gray a shield or something and just sort of hung it over the sky, because it just feels very, very gray and sort of odd out here still. That time of totality, it also got very cold, or cooler, about between maybe 5 and 10 degrees cool around here. Incredible how much just that little bit of sunshine going away like that quickly affected the temperature and sort of affected